Hi, hello. I am just putting on my base. I've already done my I have already done my primer, and I'm just putting on my base now. I was hoping to have done this before I came on, but I ran out of time. Hey, Graham. How are you? Lovely to see you. So yeah, bit of a mad rush before I came live this evening. Didn't get a chance to put. I wanted to get my base on so that I could just concentrate on the eyes and the contouring, which is probably going to be the difficult bit tonight. Got my Kardashian hairstyle, middle parting. It's all right if you just had your roots done. If you haven't had your roots done, then you're in trouble. You can always fake it though. You can always like paint some on your roots, paint some colour on your roots. I look really pale, but I'm actually sunburnt, so that's why I look so pale. My face doesn't match the rest of me. It's yeah, it does match. I honestly, it's just I'm really burnt. I'm done with the hot weather now. I'm quite happy. Hey Sarah, I'm done with the hot weather now. I could quite happily have a bit of rain, I think. Am I going to jinx it now by saying that? Hey, oh, I haven't put me. Let me put my website on. Sid Diana. Ooh. Oh man, need my glasses. There we are. That's better. Come on, comment. Hurry up and pin. There we go. Right. Take my glasses off and go blind again. I think we're good. I think that's enough base. Just put an organza base on all over, and I am going to set that. I like to set my base before I do my contouring, and then probably set it again after that. I just think it kind of gives you like a blank canvas to work on. Oh, actually, helps if I do my concealer first, doesn't it? That would help. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Sylvie. Say hi if you come on. It's meant to rain today or tonight. Oh, is it? Oh, that would be fabulous.
I can only answer one weather factor.
Oh, Siri.
Sorry about that.
Shush. Every time I say Siri, every time I say Sarah, it thinks I'm saying Siri and starts answering a random question that I haven't even asked it, like about the weather. I can't answer any questions about the weather at the moment. That's useful. Maybe Siri doesn't know either. Now, I know Kim Kardashian is a fan of baking. I've seen her do it. Baking is where you like draw on like big triangles of like concealer, and then you put a layer of setting powder on top of it, and then just leave it to set, and it creates a makeup that then lasts like forever. But if you do that, I mean, you might have really great skin, so obviously not everybody, but over the age of 35, if you do that, you're going to look a little bit crepey if you put if you try to bake under your eyes. I mean, there may be a technique for doing it out there that I'm not aware of, but if you're young, go for it. If you're over 35, maybe take it easy and don't go for it so much with regards to baking. So I won't be baking. If you want to see how to bake, then you'll have to Google Kim Kardashian and baking and how she does it. And her makeup artist takes about like 3 hours to do like what looks like quite a simple look at the end of it. I mean, it's immaculate, obviously, but baking is what drag queens do. Yeah, because it really sets your, yeah. So are you saying that Kim Kardashian is a drag queen? How is your insanity? Oh, hey, Louisa. Hey. We're contouring like a Kardashian tonight. I'm so amazing. I don't know about that. Hey, Leah. Hey, everyone. Emma, how is your insanity? How was your workout? Emma's getting super fit. If nobody's tried insanity, the name of it gives it away, really. I'm gonna put concealer all over my lid as a base. So we've got a nice even skin tone to work from. Do I need some more? I think I might need a bit more. Finished insanity, I'm dying, but I'm still here. Yay! Has anyone else done insanity? Beachbody insanity. It's like a workout that makes you want to die by the time you finished it. I need to get back into something. Like, I've been eating loads of junk. And people keep posting food porn as well. That doesn't help. Keep posting food porn on their walls. And then I'm like, oh, I need to go get cake. Stick with your circuit. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh, you're probably fit enough to do it now. You in your gym. You could definitely give it a go. You're like gym queen. Right, okay. Right, I think we're good. So I'm going to use my setting powder now. Just to, oh, I was cold and now I'm hot. Now I'm cold again. Can't make my mind up. Get the paracetamol ready. Oh no, you didn't work out so hard that your like head started thumping, did you? Did you really kill yourself? They're pretty much the same circuits in insanity. And they kind of are, yeah. Like, because how many you do so many minutes really hard, and then you have like, what is it, like 30 seconds to recover before you do the next minute or minute and a half. Can't remember now. Been ages since I did insanity, but I lost a fair bit of blubber doing it when I did. That was yonks ago. That was years ago I did that. Should get back into it. Right. Oh, let's try some contouring then. So I still find contouring quite scary. So I like to go in with a bit of powder bronzer first and a fluffy brush. Then we can kind of build up. And Kim Kardashian, she does her contouring quite low. She does her blusher quite low as well. Where is my picture? I should have a picture really. I did the first fitness track test. Wait, number of push-up jacks, you managed 1 out of 2, or like half a push-up? Like you couldn't even get up off the floor? Hey Karen. Oh, see, now I'm gonna do my, it's gonna flick all my hair out. My Kardashian hair. I'm gonna do number 3 with my bronzer and get a bit of contouring going, and then we'll try some try the contouring stick. I've got a contouring stick as well. A little bit here. And she if you look at her pictures, you see She really contours her nose quite slim when she does it. So we'll give that a go as well. So I've got this clever little stick, and one end is the contouring colour, and the other end is your highlighting colour. I think it's called a duet. I'm pretty sure it's called a duet stick. Yeah. So I am. Have I got my contouring? Let's get a bit of a contouring brush on the go. So yeah, let's give this a go. I'm just going to put it kind of where I put the bronzer. I'm going to put it here, here, along the old cheekbone underneath. You don't want to go any further forward. When you contour your cheeks, don't go any further forward than this little smile bit there. If you do, you end up looking like you've got dirty cheeks or something. I'm going to put a bit under here as well. Why not? And then you can also contour. You can do a little bit in the middle, a little bit under there, which kind of gives you like a pouty look. And then she contours her nose really slim, like almost like straight. So I'll just draw it on, and then I'm going to buff it out with, let's try this little brush here. I haven't used this one. My goodness, I haven't got any colour on this, have I? That looked decidedly green for a minute, and I'm like, wait a minute. I definitely cleaned this brush after we did the mermaid thing the other night. Please tell me that it hasn't got mermaid on it still. You gotta be careful not to bring if you do contour under the jaw, not to bring it again. Don't bring it too high, because you're gonna get that dirty face effect again. I'm so hot. Do you know what? I think there may be a bit of green left in this brush. That is not good. I'm sure we got that out. It's like glitter everywhere as well when we did that mermaid thing. Oh, that's clean. That's fine. I'm going to go in with a bit more of the powder bronzer. Then you get your white side, and you want to draw it here, here. And in the pictures I've seen, she doesn't wear any. It's just really nice. It's like cream, but it's like a really soft blendable cream, and it like dries into like a powder. So you can blend it with a brush. You can blend it with your finger. There's a straight line down here. A little bit Do like a little V on your forehead. Blend that out. Right there. She doesn't really wear any blush on her apple, I noticed as well. She kind of wears her blush like where her contouring is, almost really low and kind of like that. In the photo I saw anyway. I mean, obviously she does different looks for different things. I've even seen her baking like this lower jaw bit as well. So it's not just kind of this bit is kind of a popular place where people like to bake their foundation, set their foundation. But she like does it down here as well. Ooh, it's warm. I think I might have to open the back door. I'm going to go open the back door. It's really hot. Alfie, you nitwit. Oh, the dog's just gone mental. Thinks I'm setting him on the squirrels or something. Woo! Phew. Okay. Cooking. Oh, I forgot a little bit of highlighter on there. And then just do on your little Cupid bow. Just like a straight line down either side of your Cupid bow. And that picks up your little Cupid bow. It's a neat little trick. Okay. Right, a little bit of setting powder, methinks, with my stubby brush. Woo. Warm. Think cool thoughts. Think coolness. I look a bit green. I know, right? I'm like, damn it! I think there was some mermaid left in that. I think there was some mermaid left in that brush. Yeah. So I'm seasick. Like. Hopefully we'll put some blusher on and it won't notice. I'm like really like careful about cleaning out my brushes as well. It's like, how did this green get in here? Horrible green. Darn it. Darn mermaid. I'm going to be like living the mermaid makeover forever. I'm going to have to wash it with baby shampoo. Give it a proper going over. Yeah. I'm green, aren't I? Hey. You all right? Right. Let's get some eyebrows on. Now let's get some blusher on. Blush, 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 blush. Bit of blush. I look like I'm really white. So she keeps her blush really low, like here. See, I usually do that, and then I like that, but we want this to kind of like contoured look that she does. Blend that out a little bit more. I'm gonna never find my, there it is. White splurge. Splurge. Cream eyeshadow for your eyebrows is a godsend. It's brilliant. So if you were thinking about getting this month's kudos, a really good thing to go for would be a lip hottie of your choice. Then you get your Epic mascara. And then what you could do, if you're not sure about what eye color to go for, because there's tons, why not get a splurge for your eyebrows? You've got 3 like brown matte colors. There's Faithful, which is like a medium brown. There's Proud, which is like a dark sort of blacky brown that you would use for like really dark haired people would use that. And then I think the light matte brown is called Grateful. I'm not sure. I think it's called Grateful or something. Yeah, but it's like you'll see there's like a dark matte brown, there's the medium matte brown, and then there's a light matte brown, and you can use them for your eyebrows. So blonde people obviously would go for the light matte brown in the cream eyeshadow. So you've got like 2 of your kind of main base products, and then you can always use those browns for eyeshadow looks anyway with any other colors you might already have. So what I've noticed about Kim Kardashian's eyebrows is actually I think they look pretty natural. Like the looks that I've seen, or the look that I saw that I was going to copy, she doesn't really square them off. Like the inner part of her eyebrow is quite natural, and the hairs are quite sort of separated. She doesn't, like, you know, some people really square off their eyebrows, and she doesn't. She lets these hairs here still stay separate. She says put in a blob where she doesn't want it. So if you start in the middle and do your ends and then work backwards towards this part, you'll get a more natural finish on the end of your eyebrow and on the inside of your eyebrow. So when I've got the most on my brush, when I can get it on, I'll start out here, put it down there. Hey, Agnieszka. Hi, Anita. I'm gutted there was green on that brush. Yikes. Green, people. It's gone green. Never mind. We get the idea. Okay. I think that will do for now. That'll do, pig. That'll do. She says, still doing it. Okay, we'll leave it alone. If I need to, I'll darken them up towards the end. So we've got our base on already. So they seem to love their dark brown eyeshadows, and I saw a few like bronzy looks that she'd done, but bronze just does not work on me at all. It looks hideous. Or I haven't got it to work yet. Sure, there's a way to make it work, but I don't know what it is. I don't like it. So I'm going for like a brown look, but she's used like peachy, kind of warm, kind of peachy sort of colors in it. And I haven't got a, like I've got lots of pinks, but not that many peaches. So I'm actually going to cheat, and I'm going to use my my blusher, which is a peachy. It's more of a peachy shade than a pinky shade. So I mean, obviously, don't be afraid if you want to use your blusher as an eyeshadow. Why not? So this is Sweet, this color. And I'm going to use my fluffy brush, and I'm going to warm up my brow with this peachy color. So just put it on the tip of your brush, and then I'm like really lightly touching and swirling it around. Warm up my brow with this lovely peach shade. I've actually ordered a peach. I've ordered one of the cream eyeshadows in a pinky coral, I think it's called, shade. I believe it's called Bittersweet, if you wanted to have a look. Bittersweet. And what's the other colour that I ordered with it? It's gone out of my head. This is actually a really pretty colour. It makes a really good eyeshadow colour. I should use this more often. Blusher as eyeshadow, why not? It'll last you a long time, that's for sure. Whole blusher worth. Nobody remembers. That'll do. That'll do. Oh, of course, yeah. That'll do donkey. That was Shrek took over, didn't they, with that little phrase? No, we always say that'll do pig in this house with Babe, the film Babe, yeah. So I've just warmed that up with a little bit of peach blusher. Move some of this out of the way. Stay there. Phew, hot. I've got a cool idea. You don't have a concealer on your eye before you put your shadow. Yeah, I put concealer on. I put it on right at the beginning when I was doing all my foundation. I put concealer, and I put concealer on here as well. So I made this all the same colour with concealer before I put on the other one. Hey Matt, hey Rachel. Yeah, so right. Now what I'm going to do is go in. I'm going to go in with this colour here, which is, it's a cream, it's like a nude sort of cream colour. It's got a little bit of a hint of a peachy colour to it. And I'm going to use that as a base all over the lid. And then I'm going to add a little bit of glimmer to it. Because I tried this look with all glimmer, and it just kind of like, I think it was too glittery and the glimmer fell out, and it didn't look as neat and polished as I wanted it to. So I'm going to put this all over the lid. This is like it's almost the colour, it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it. It's almost the colour of the base, the concealer colour underneath, but not quite. Just a little bit more pigment to it. I just flicked some. Where did that go? There we go. Goes really nicely with the peach. Maybe just a little bit there. You can highlight that later as well. Okay. Then for my, I'm going to go for Nonsensical Pearl. It's like a little bit warmer than Pearl. It's it is like a really pale sort of peach shimmer. I'm going to go in with a brown. So the Kardashians seem to love their chocolate browns because they've got lovely brown eyes. So that is Nonsensical. And I'm going to get another little blending brush like that. Let's get rid of that. Go away, notifications. Oh, to check I went in the right colour then. And I'm just going to really carefully start in the corner there, dabbing it on. Or did I use my other brush for this one? I think I may have used my crease brush. I might switch. I'm just going to dab it in where I want it the most, which is in the corner, and then I'm going to blend it up. But I think I actually used my crease brush. I've got quite a fluffy crease brush, which I think is a unique, no, oh, it's a really old MAC one that I've probably killed over time by using it too much. And I'm going to go here. Just keep building it up and out. And then just drag it across, but I don't want it to get on the lid. I want it to stay above the lid. So I'm blending it into that peach colour that we had on top. Just keep doing little circles outwards up onto the arch and then blend it across. Watch out for the eyelid. I don't want to get it on the eyelid. Emma, are you still alive? Just collapsed in a heap somewhere. And they're just little bits, and just like gradually build it up until you've got it as much as you want. Chocolate, sweet like chocolate boy. Or is it girl? I can't remember how the song goes. Sweet like chocolate. Chocolate eyeshadow. I don't know which one I've used for the chocolate now. Where is my, oh, there it is. Just going to go back in with a bit more of the blush. Blend in the brown. Yep. Then I've got a really, in Addiction Palette 2, I have a really, really chalky brown, which is that one there, which I'm going to use a very, very slim crease brush. You see that? Or you can see it like that, yeah. Which is just so that I can get some precision with this colour, because I don't want it to go where I don't want it. I want it just to here in this corner. I'm gonna like wing it out a little bit, because Kim Kardashian has lovely almond shaped eyes. They're almost like cat eyes. So if you want to emulate it, you need to kind of wing out your eyes and make them look a little bit cat-like. So just using the tip to carefully place it where I want it, and then wing it out. And when I wing out, I always, everyone's eye shape is different, but you see how you've got like a natural smile to your eye? And if you were to carry on with that line, it would go up like that. So that otherwise, if I was to just go straight out, then it would make my eyes look droopy. You don't want droopy. What color? What color is this? Cocky, but I wanted to say chocky. They should have called it chocky, not cocky. But that's called chocky in palette number 2. And palette number 2 actually is a really great palette for if you like your chocolate browns and your silvers. There's like a shimmery kind of gold in there as well. That's a really lovely palette to use for an evening look. Sarah did a gorgeous palette. Actually, Sarah Brockwell did a really nice look with palette number 2 a few days ago. Right, and I want to line with this color as well. I'm going to get an angle brush and go into the cocky brown, and I want to line under my eyes with that. And then I'm going to use it to help wing out the edge again. And I'm only going to bring it as far as there, about there, because she highlights the inner edge of her eye again, which gives it that cat look. I'm going to bring it into about there and then wing it out. What am I looking for? Not you. I'm just going to go back in with that warm brown with my blendy brush again. Just want to put a little bit. Just want to put a little bit here, just to blend in the brown from the edge. And then I'm going to go back in again with the light colour just to brighten up the lid and blend it into the other colours that we've done on that other side. Ralphie, what are you growling about? Okay, now then. I'm going to use my angle brush. Another one. just want to lighten up the inner edge, so I want this colour. Along this inner edge as well. Open up the eye a bit. Hey, Charlene. I'll get a sparkly one to highlight this even more in a moment. Right. I'm going to use a black liquid liner, and to get that cat eye effect, I'm going to put it just on the top, but I'm going to bring it right into the inner corner, and that will give like a kind of cat eye effect. Okay, here goes. I might start in the middle. Just want to go right along the edge of the lashes. I don't want it too wide, which is tricky. And then I'm going to come up here. You have to like not drink coffee to do this. And then I'm also going to use it to put a wing on the end here. So I'm going to follow that line up and then join it across and get a little wing going on, which again gives you that cat eye. You could probably take it further. Wing out a little bit more. What do we think? And then the same on this side. Let's try and get this side the same now. Hey, Vanessa. I just want to stay right along, because if you look at Kim Kardashian's picture, she doesn't whop loads of her. If she has eyeliner, she really keeps it quite close to the lashes. And I'm going like almost inside the eye here on this bit. Blooming eyelash keeps getting in the way. There we go. Ooh, I just flicked it. I didn't even know you could do that. And then I'm going to wing this out. I'm following this line again. I'm going to go up, wing it out, and then join it across. Probably wing it out a bit more. I don't want to go, you know when you get it and you think, yeah, that's right, and then you muck with it a bit more, and then you're like, oh, I messed it up. Yeah. Alrighty. There's a little bit of a smudgy in there. Wonder if I can just get that off with a little. Oh my gosh, there's a cat under here. What are you doing? You mental case. Oh, cats are just like, that's kind of creepy. What if I put my foot down there? Oh, speaking of feet, oh my goodness, something has bit my ankle and I'm in absolute agony. I don't have an ankle anymore. I now have a cankle. The calf just joins the ankle because it's all swollen up, which is a little bit shocking to say the least. Right, I'm gonna tidy that up and then put a little bit more of this back on. In the inner corner. They're fixed. Right. I am going to add, so out of my chocolates and silvers, I'm going to add some of this, which is Blissful, which is it's a shimmery gold sort of color, but not like a warm gold. It's quite a cool gold. So I've got to get a little liner brush, a tiny liner brush, and just try and get this on where I want it, which is just in this inner corner here. And that gives the illusion that your eyes are bigger than they are. Now I'm going to take a little bit underneath as well. Hopefully I won't get too much fallout. This is where probably a cream shadow. In fact, the article that I read about Kim Kardashian's makeup, her makeup artist loves cream eyeshadows and likes to layer them. I'm going to take that up onto there a little bit, onto the actual eyelid. And then I don't want tons of glitter on my, but I want to highlight it a little bit. So I'm just going to take my finger, and in the Blissful that I just used to line, I'm just going to dab my little finger on it a little bit, just to use it just to give it a little bit of bling, and then just dab it on just a little bit, just to add a little bit of bling to the eyeshadow. It's quite hard to see it in this light, but yeah, that just adds a bit of bling. I'm just going to put a little bit more. I just want a little bit more chocolate, a little bit more of that one there, which is nonsensical. Just going to put the tip, and I just want to blend a little bit more, just a bit there. And sometimes what I do is I go over the eyeliner with some of the chocolate as well, which I think I might do in this case too. And that just I'm going to use the dark cocky chocolate there that we used before and that just softens up the line that you've done for your eyeliner, which I quite like to just soften it slightly, so it's not that real dark black line after you've lined it. There we go. A bit of black brown on there. There we go, chocolate and peach. Mascara. Let's just get a little bit of so what you can do once you've finished doing your eye makeup, just to really neaten it up, you take a little bit of concealer with your concealer brush, and then you can just brush under where you've been doing your line so that it's nice and neat. There we go. Just neatens it up a little bit. Epic mascara. Woo! The only mascara you ever need. Whack some of that on. Wiggle, and then you won't get clumps. Wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. My light keeps going off. Come back, light. I need you. Can't see what I'm doing. So I wouldn't normally wear chocolate, but when you match it up with chocolate brown, but when you match it up with peach and some nice peachy tones, it really lifts it. Because I think sometimes brown eyeshadow can look a little bit flat. Yeah, just remember when you contour like a Kardashian, make sure there's no green left on your brush. Otherwise you look like me. What have I got there? I'm going to use a little white eyeliner just on my inner eye, which is a photography trick to make your eyes look bright. So if you're going to have your professional photos done, make sure you got your white eyeliner on. Oh, just keep wiping it on the back of your hand because it picks up some of the dark. And let's put some more blush. Look a bit pale. So again, avoid the apples and just do it on the just above your contouring there. And the lipstick I'm going to use, again, I had to dig through all my Opulence. By the way, these are all the Opulence lipsticks are 20% off, I think until September. But yeah, get in if you want to grab some of the really popular colours. But this was the only one that I had that was like a nudie sort of peach colour that went really nicely. And this one is called Upscale. It's one of my favourites actually. And it's got a little bit of a shimmer in it. Hey, honey. So this one's quite nice on its own, but what you could do if you wanted to, and you wanted a little bit more of a glossy effect, then I would say we'll go for the nude lip gloss, the Luxe. And then you could, like I said, the upscale doesn't really need it, but if you wanted to, you could just add a little gloss, which just brightens it up even more. There you go. There we go. I'll take some pictures because the camera never shows it properly. Have I put everything on? I think that was everything that I was going to put on. Yeah, so there you go. A peachy chocolate Kardashian look with some slightly green contouring because my brush still had green on it. I had to remember to properly wash my brushes out. So I had a super idea for this fun Friday. Try on top. Try what on top? I had a super, a super idea. Karen pinged something over to me, and also my sister bought me a little present. So can you guess what we're going to do on Friday? Fun Friday. I feel a little bit of Day of the Dead coming on for this Friday. So yeah, so tune in this Friday for a Day of the Dead look. Going blank now, gone blank. Yeah, Fun Friday, Day of the Dead look. Oh, yeah, of course, if you want to know about any of the colours that I used tonight, just PM me and I'll let you know what colours I used and how to grab them on my website. Or you can go to the website yourself and just order it yourself, or have a browse, have a look, you know. But yeah, if you want to know any of the colours I've used, just let me know. And thank you guys. I look good with the green. Yeah, I have got blush on. I haven't put it on the apples because Kim Kardashian just tends to use it like here, and she keeps her cheek, she keeps these bits all kind of like pale. She kind of does this contouring thing, contouring like a Kardashian. I promise that I won't be green on Friday. Actually, I probably will. I'll probably be blue and all sorts of funny colours on Friday. Until then, guys, thank you so much for watching, and please like, please share. I really appreciate it. You know, somebody else that you know might want to know how to do it. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.